Hi, this is Peter Badboy 2006 from hookerpro.com doing another Shisha review for you guys on Starbuzz Exotic Raspberry. Straight into the review. Not straight out of the bag, it's dyed red. Proper dyed red. Ain't seen another Shisha so red before. It's moist but it's not dripping wet. It's just moist. I was surprised when I first opened it because most Starbuzz flavours are dripping wet, but this one's just moist. And I found tons of stems. When I say tons, I must have found at least 50-60 grams worth of stems, and there's still a few in here. As you can see right there, there's a massive tree trunk right there. A bit by the smell, I can smell it straight out of the bag. It smells like a fruity raspberry, and it smells quite strong. It's got a raspberry jam type of smell to it. It's got a raspberry jam type of smell to it. I've had this tin for about 6 months and not even smoked it all up, so that might tell you something about how much I like this flavour. It's not a bad flavour at all, but for the price it's pretty expensive. I'll go into that in more detail later on. It's got a raspberry jam smell to it. It smells sweet. I was really excited to try it at first after smelling it, but the smoke. Let me talk a bit about the way I set it up. Or when I was packing the bowl, most shishas are wet. When I pack them, they feel wet, but this one felt sticky and gluey. I don't know why, but every time I go to pack a bowl, it sticks to your hand. It's gluey in a way. It's not wet, but I just found that weird. Every time I pack a bowl, it just feels weird when I'm packing it. A bit by my setup, I'm using my Maya Bambino, two Coconaras on a Vortex with a Namor hose. Not sure which one it is. Namor or Basin hose. A bit by the taste. First thing, it's full of flavour. It's got a lot of flavour to it. It tastes sweet. But you can definitely taste the raspberry in this. It tastes exactly or very similar to how it smells. It's got a raspberry taste to it. A bit jammy, like having jam on toast, and it tastes like that. Well, the jam part at least. Raspberry jam. It tastes pretty good, but the best way I can describe it is like raspberry jam. But if you're in the UK and you've had Hubba Bubba, the red one, the chewing gum, the red one, it tastes exactly like that. And yeah, it's exactly like that. But the thing about this Starbuzz one was, it's nothing different to another flavour I've tasted. It tastes pretty much exactly the same as Alphaca's bubblegum. I don't know why, but I'll get the same taste out of both of them. And if anything, I prefer Alphaca bubblegum over this. That's just my personal opinion. Plus, this costs about $20 a tin, and you can pick up Alphaca for about $8 or $9, which for pretty much the same amount of shisha, the same. If anything, Alphaca's got better quality shisha. This seems a bit of a rip-off to me. It tastes exactly like the Alphaca bubblegum. It's a really sweet, flavorful flavour. It's not mellow at all. It's not overpowering. It's full of flavour. A bit by the clouds. Huge clouds, like always from Starbuzz. Same amount of clouds you're ever going to get if you set it up right. Huge clouds. It's a good flavour, but it's nothing special in my opinion. Would I go out and buy it again? I wouldn't, because it costs $20 a tin, whereas I do like the flavour, don't get me wrong, it is a nice flavour, but I could get the exact same thing by buying Alphaca bubblegum, which is cheaper, and I prefer it over this as well, so I'm probably not going to buy it again. I'll pick up Alphaca bubblegum instead. If I had to give a rating on this, I would give it a, considering how much it cost, the stems I found, how dyed it was, I'll probably give it a 6.5 out of 10. I wouldn't go out my way and buy it, it's nothing special. It is a good smoke, but you might as well go pick up Alphaca bubblegum instead, like I said. No buzz whatsoever from this, got none whatsoever, none at all. Yeah, this was Patel Bad Boy from HookerPro.com doing a review on Starbuzz Exotic Raspberry. If you would like